This is Doug Wolfe with your Hampton Roads real estate market update for the city of Virginia Beach. All right, let's get right to the numbers. Looking at the market review for the city of Virginia Beach, August 2025, comparing it to August of 2024. Median sales price $400,000. You can see it's a 2.6% increase over the 390,000 last August. A little bit, pretty much the exact same as where we were a month ago, right in that 400, 404 range. So we're seeing some slight increase in prices over the last 12 months in the city of Virginia Beach. Closed sales, so closed transactions, 550. That number up from the 503 that it was last August. That's a 9.3% increase. Median days on market, 15, pretty much staying right in that range. You know, it bumped a little bit back in January, but as long as this thing stays under 20, 25, 30, that's still a seller's market. All right, this along with the increase in price, that's the data to be looking at if you were asking the question, what kind of market is it? It's a seller's market, right? You're still getting full price. Obviously, that's telling you it's a seller's market as well. Median sold dollar per square foot, $235, pretty much the same as where it was last year, a slight increase. And our new listings on market, 631. That number down from the 653. Once again, this is also telling us seller's market, less on the market right now than there was a year ago. A seller's market. Active inventory, 1,011. We've got a lot of properties out there. Last year it was 873. Well, Doug, doesn't this kind of argue against whether or not it's a seller's market? Maybe, maybe not. A lot of these properties might be overpriced, and that's why they're sitting there. Right. A lot of these people might think that their house has appreciated more than the 2.6% over the last 12 months. And so it is sitting on the market. That doesn't make it a buyer's market, right? That just means we've got a lot of overpriced properties out there, in my opinion. Month supply of inventory, 1.8 months supply of inventory. You can see a year ago it was 1.7, so we're pretty much in the same place. What does month supply of inventory mean? It means if everything else remained the same, how long would it take to liquidate our current inventory? 1.8 months is how long it would take. When that number gets to 3, 4, 5 months, these other numbers are going to be changing as well, right? So we'll start to get into more of a normal market, possibly into a buyer's market at some point. But that's where we are right now. So what does it mean? Well, it means if you're a buyer, you're still going to be competing for homes that are for sale, and you're going to need to write a really strong offer. A strong offer isn't just price. It's all the other things that go into the offer. So you're going to need representation. We definitely can help you with that. We're Redefy, redefyflatfee.com, REDEFY, flatfee.com. If you're a seller, well, you can see it doesn't take much to sell a house, right? 15 days on the market, it's gone, as long as it's priced properly, right? As long as it's priced properly. If you're going to shoot for the moon, it's going to stay on the market longer, i.e. this 1,011 active inventory here, okay? So price it properly, it's going to move. It is not going to sell for below market value because the buyer determines market value. Right? It's not going to sell for below market value. It's whatever a buyer's willing to pay at this point in time. That's market value. Okay. I love when sellers say to me, well, I don't want to sell it for less than market value. Well, okay. And I have that education class with them on what exactly they mean by their statement and what exactly market value is. Anyway, we're Redefy Flat Fee. We do everything a full-service company does because we're a full-service realtor firm. We use a professional photographer. The only difference is we charge a flat fee. Our commission isn't based upon how much your home sells for. We provide the same high level of service for all of our clients. It's $5,500 at closing, a $300 setup fee. Everything from beginning to sold, 100% full service. Be sure to check us out, REDEFY, flatfee.com. A $700,000 home selling at, let's say, a 3% commission, that's $21,000. We're $5,500 plus a $300 setup fee. Check us out, Redefy flatfee.com. We're going to be back next month looking at September. Make it a great day. Stay safe out there.